Okay. What are you?
By the way, Cess is just going to cast systematically on each one from right to left the bleed cantrip, and then just collect a pint of blood from the spellcaster on her
Okay.
canteen.
Okay. You're definitely you're. Um. Yeah. The stream just kind of disconnected and reconnected. My apologies.
No worries.
Hmm.
Sorry for anybody who that it dropped for. Um.
A little bit money.
That's okay.
Yeah, but you guys are able to. You see the orc kind of go. So you guys here to rescue us or?
Pretty much.
You need
Okay.
rescue?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were gonna be eaten. That was my understanding. Oh, you saved Father
Well-
Myers. Good.
You look a lot tastier than Father Myers.
Well-
I gotta say.
Kind of. You were all going to be killed. They were discussing about it. That guy actually points to the quote unquote boss. He defended your freedom in favor of killing you, they all didn't anger Gatluck. So
Well, I mean, at least he's
I
smart
don't know.
enough not to. At least he's smart enough not to fuck with the god of the sun. I mean,
yeah.
he's not smart anymore. He's very, very dead.
Yeah.
Um. So what what now? Or what are you guys? And then she'll kind of look over at. So what you guys see in the corner, piled up is piles of like silver and copper. Like there's gold here, some of it, but most of it is silver and copper coins, and then gear. There's like swords and like armor and stuff like that, just kind of piled here, that appears to have all been stolen from adventurers who have kind of wandered this way, or like just gotten kind of taken during raids. Go ahead and roll me. Somebody roll me a d12, please.
I'll keep track of what we get already done.
6.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just gotta bring up the my thing. So you rolled a 6. I have a loot table I have to bring up. So on a 6, you find a beautiful blue-bladed estoc. It's a the blade shimmers in the light and has a blue, almost crystal look to the blade. You also find a set of golden scale mail that appears to have like almost priest's vestments underneath it. And then you also find 50 gold pieces, 200 silver pieces, and 387 copper pieces.
Do we have to do identifying for this stock and scale mail to find out what they actually do? Or
If
should
you
I
would,
leave it in the
yeah, you'd have
descriptions?
you'd have to identify them.
Yeah, I can't do that. But for now, here's the loot. Ignore the weird and flippant use of commas at the end there. It's because she hurried in her listing of numbers and I had to keep up.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah.
Adventure loot, and then I'll put. I also copy pasted it into the Discord, so you guys can have it there.
Does anyone here have any ability to identify these items so that we can write them down in a more helpful manner? glares at cleric, NPC cleric that is just sitting there.
If you'd like to ask him, and
I just did.
I didn't know if you were doing that
was
in
me
character.
asking. That was me doing it in character. Yes.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
I know. I don't have a character yet. I'll figure it out.
Father Myers kind of comes over and goes, yes, I can help you identify things if you need them.
Yeah. These two
And
things.
he will he'll take the stock in his hand, and you see him like his eyes glow, and he flips it over and goes, "This is a mithril stock of fuck. There's I have it written down, but I can't. My brain is slowly meandering. It is a mithril stock of basilisk slaying. So it gives you +3 against basilisks. And then he'll take the scale mail and identify that, and kind of put his hand over it and bring it over, and he goes, "This is scale mail of fire resistance."
Oh, look at all this metal shit.
Alright, I have adjusted their information. Thank you.
No problem.
Shall I grab a calculator to figure out how much is split between 6?
Yes, please.
Is it 6? How many are here?
5.
Because none of the NPCs need money. Like you're good to not pay the NPCs unless you like specifically get a hireling. None of these NPCs need to be paid. You paid them by rescuing their fucking lives.
Yeah. By the way, Belle.
Yes.
Well, they're all doing the magic and loot stuff. I would like to cast Blood Transcription.
Okay, what does that do?
And so it allows me to drink a pint of blood from a spellcaster that's been killed within the last 24 hours, and I can attempt to temporarily learn a spell they knew that is available to my character, as in it's in their spell list.
Okay.
Did the Gnoll spellcaster know a spell in the witch spell list?
I don't believe so. The Gnoll spellcaster was a druid.
Ew.
Wait, 2 of those are SP. The second one is copper pieces. And what's that?
Let's see. I don't think there's any overlap.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think there's any overlap for druid and witch.
Well, that's annoying. Says is going to visibly be very annoyed.
There are other things you can loot, like off the Gnoll's bodies themselves, if you guys are interested in what they had.
Yeah.
So if you're kind of looting and bleeding the fucking caster dry, there is a component pouch with some basic spellcasting components. He's got a long wooden like knotted staff with a crystal on the end of it. He has a ritual dagger on his hip, and he has a strange looking holy symbol of the head of a squid hanging from his neck.
I maybe roll to see if I know about it.
Go ahead and roll knowledge religion.
Okay. 25 total.
You would know that this is the holy symbol of the dead god Malakar, the god of undeath.
A relic.
That Cess is going to smile and say, "Well, good thing we dealt with these people. They worship the dead god."
Are you gonna keep that holy symbol?
No. Yeah, no.
I'll take it.
Why do you want to take it?
Curiosity?
I was going to
Novelty.
burn it.
It is
Don't
made
burn
of
holy
metal.
symbol.
You would have to melt it.
It's made of what?
Oh, it's made of
Oh,
metal.
metal.
It's made of
Oh,
silver.
Oh, oh, fuck, can't
Okay,
touch that.
never mind.
I don't
Can I
want
get a
it.
It's made of
reforged
silver.
when we get to town?
Oh, that'd fuck me up.
I'll take it. I can get a reforged when we get into town.
So, Dietrich, because you are a were-tiger specifically, silver is not your weakness. Just so you're
Oh,
aware.
It just says for the wear shit, it says that I have damage resistance to everything but silver.
Yeah, well, as house rule-wise, it's obsidian, because you're a were-tiger.
Oh. Okay.
And that
We've
is
all got
very
Different,
so
different therianthropes have different weaknesses. So,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
where werewolves and lions have silver, where tigers have obsidian. It's where crocodiles and where sharks have mithril.
So there's adamant.
Oh yeah, no, it's adamant for crocodiles. Sharks is mithril. By the way,
Wait,
also
adamant
where
is
sharks
mithril?
are a thing.
What was that you were saying? I don't know who that was.
Yeah, what were you saying, Creepy? I'm sorry.
You said where crocodiles get adamantine as their one weakness?
Yep.
Jesus fuck.
It's
I mean,
yeah.
Hmm?
It,
I
and
honestly would rather have the obsidian as a resistance, but that is metagaming.
but yeah, so that's kind of each of them have a different weakness. Yours would be obsidian.
Interesting. See, again, Dietrich doesn't know that shit. They're gonna stay away from the silver.
Just doesn't even touch silver money. I'll just
Don't trust this shit.
Just
puts
give it to
puts
me, I'll hold
gloves
to it
on
for you.
puts gloves on before touching the money.
Yeah, owns special silver handling gloves just to handle money.
But yeah, so there's that. If anyone is looting the sergeant, he's wearing a set of half plate armor. It's black, like a black iron half plate armor. He's got a great sword with a large curve to it. It almost looks like a big fucking scimitar. And he is also wearing a holy symbol. His holy symbol is to that of Gatlock, the god of the sun.
Ah, that's why.
The other two are carrying.
Wait,
Uh huh.
Gatlock is a good aligned deity.
He is.
Yeah.
He is a good aligned deity. Just because he's
Oh
good,
wait, no,
just
yeah,
because
no,
he's
never
good
mind.
doesn't mean that they have to be.
Yeah, no, never mind. Old Pathfinder brain. Never mind.
Yeah, just because he's aligned with good doesn't mean his followers always are.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's wearing a holy symbol to Gatlock, and then he's got about 100 gold pieces on him just by himself. And then the two other gnolls are carrying like standard battle axes, wearing leather armor. You do see like the orc and this human lass kind of come over and be like, can we have some of that armor so we're not like unarmed on the way back home?
I do not mind. By the way, Belle,
Yes.
could I maybe roll Knowledge Arcana on the Druid's staff? or
Yes, you
some
may.
other
Or
knowledge roll?
You can either do that, or you can have the cleric identify it, because the NPC cleric Father Myers is like he's volunteering to identify things for you.
Okay, then she is going to hand it to Father Myers,
He
and
will,
still try and figure it out.
yeah, you can roll. You can go ahead and roll before Father Myers casts identify.
Yeah.
16.
16. Never mind.
You're able to. No, that's enough. DC was
Oh.
15. So you're able to figure out that this is a staff of magic missile. It's just he wanted a weapon that could, make sure that he hit, because he was not a very accurate fighter. So he has this is just a staff magic missile with 3 charges in it. And then it's just it can be used as a spell focus because of the little crystal on top. But yeah, so that's what the staff does. And then other than that, it functions like a standard quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want any of the other stuff? Or want anything identified?
Not
Is anyone taking the armor of fire resistance?
You can have.
Cess is also going to hand the large sword the captain had and see if it's magical in any way.
Okay, so he identifies the great sword, and this is a great sword +2.
Ooh, that is really nice.
Sexy damage.
Yeah, it is a great sword +2. If anyone would
Yeah.
like that, he will also identify the captain's armor, which is half plate of ice resistance.
Yeah, I'd like the
Ooh.
fire resistance armor. If no one else is taking it.
I'm
no
fine with
reason.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, no reason.
So you get a set. So nobody else is going to take the fire resistant scale mail.
No, I can't use it.
I think my armor is better than what I have on.
Okay. So yeah, you get scale mail of fire resistance. It's just like standard scale mail, except you get you take half damage from fire. And then the everything else. If anybody else wants any of the rest of it, or if not, it's all sellable. Like all of this is going to get you a shit ton of money.
That's true.
Probably
Yeah.
selling it would be a lot of money, I think.
Would anyone
Yeah.
want
Anybody
the
really wants the armor?
Any spell casting folks want the staff?
I'm
Make
mainly
it
asking
look
to see
more
if anyone
scary.
else wants it. I would love the staff. Currently, don't have any damaging way to damage people.
Yeah, go for it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll put
The
there.
staff. Move. So. Move that over.
I'm gonna go ahead and move y'all over to the
There we go.
world map. Just that way, because you guys can very easily get back home using your war goat. But yeah, so you are able to kind of do your thing and have your full get all the loot in the cave. You arm your NPC companions now. They all kind of take the leather armor and stuff, because none of the lower class gnolls had enchanted weapons or armor, so they just kind of put on the what's left and grab the battle axes and things and are ready to leave whenever you guys are. My question is, are you going to explore where those slugs were, or are you just going to kind of skirt around it and leave that alone?
We could consider.
Yeah.
We go
considering.
back, tell the people, set up a new quest, and make them pay us for murdering slugs and beetles.
Ooh.
True.
Yes.
True. I'm sorry. I love this
Be
crew.
like,
It's
hey,
just
there was like really sketchy like slugs and beetles over there, but we weren't told we were gonna get paid for that, so we kind of left them. If you want to pay us,
oh my god, is our crew just like, hey, we'll do this good. Give us money.
Yeah.
yes,
Y'all
Hand it
are
over.
y'all are true fucking mercenaries. That is exactly what
Absolutely.
this crew is. Y'all are just true fucking mercenaries.
I
We are
think
the
that's
dragon-
the best idea we've had. I think that's my
Poppy
best idea.
Poppy named us the Dragon Callers. We're we just want the money. We don't do anything for free.
Money Collars is pen name.
I love that. You fucking
Money Dragons! My god, wait. No, not Money Dragons. Money Dragons doesn't slap us hard. We can workshop it.
I love that. I love this so
We
fucking
have
much.
we have potential.
I love this so fucking much. But yeah, so you are able to you're able to get everything kind of from the cave and get into your like your
Money
like your cart and head back to Reckford with relative ease. You don't really get the sense that you're gonna be attacked on the way back from the fact that like there are the Sphinx kind of cleared the way for you, and you have the War Goat, so you have a clear shot back to Reckford. What are you guys doing on the road? That is the one thing I will ask.
On the road again.
Yeah.
Just can't wait to
Man, should we? I mean, we should probably clean off at some point before going back in the town, because I guarantee.
Yeah, y'all are
well,
covered in fucking blood.
I mean,
I'm
the only
not.
ones that I can think of that aren't are Alula and
I use bludgeoning weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
Alula and Arcadia.
Yeah,
My hands, I am like arm deep in blood
yeah.
and all over my. It's bad.
Now here is my question, because we've been going for about 3 hours. Would you
Yes.
guys like to continue to play? Because I need like a 10-minute-ish break. Would you guys like to continue to play, take a small break, and then come back and keep playing? Or would you like to end here?
I gotta
mean-
be up in the morning.
I think this is a good spot to end. We don't have any more obligations.
Ended in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get to town, and then we would be ending
Yeah.
the session. So,
Sounds good.
thank you all for joining us. You guys are able to get back to town very easily. The NPCs kind of thank you and kind of go back to their lives, because you just saved what were the town guard, the ones that had gone missing. So you
Look
saved
at us.
you saved the guard.
Helping people.
So you not only were you paid for that, you were for the Gnoll quest, because you are paid when you get back to town, but you are given extra money for saving the town guard, and you are given 30 gold each extra.
Nice.
Alula almost cries.
Oh,
And
why
the
is
the
Luna
not-
so poor?
Because she spent everything before coming over here.
by
She's
the
one
way,
of those people who has money and then spends it immediately and goes, "Why do I have no money?"
Oh,
You were saying something, Huffy?
for the 90 gold, I think we're getting from the ears, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
it would be 90 gold for for the years.
To split it evenly, everybody can take 20, and I'll take 10. Because I showed up technically towards the end half of this quest. I feel like that works out, and it divides evenly that way.
Okay.
So everybody gets 50 from that, and the 30 from what about just said.
Saving the guard.
Yeah.
Because technically that was
Uh,
another quest that needed to be done, and I hadn't put it up on the board yet. So y'all just completed a quest that I just hadn't posted yet.
Okay,
Cool.
I'm gonna post the money that we get afterwards in text so we can look at it later.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can. There's an area in the Discord called Adventuring Loot,
Okay.
and a lot of most of what you guys got is written down in there.
Okay. I just need to know the last gold.
So it would be 30 gold for each of you for saving the town guard. The extra 30 gold extra, and then I think it was what was the split, Huffy?
Plus 20 each, so it's 50 gold for each person if
Yeah,
we're adding that with the 30.
Yep, 50 for each person, and 40 for Arcadia.
I have so much fucking money. Holy shit.
Just roll your money.
I have no. This is money I just didn't spend.
Yeah.
Look, Alula. When we go on this shopping trip, you literally don't have to spend anything. I can cover all of it.
Yeah, Midas just didn't buy loot gear. Midas bought the bare minimum.
Okay,
I spent all of my money on this shirt.
So Midas just ends up buying Alula another royal outfit, which is like what, 50 gold
Yeah,
or something like
it's
that.
50 gold.
Oh wait, so I can just roll back to 2,283 gold.
Yeah.
I did that math for nothing.
Oh, that's why
Unless
you
buy
rolled
a nice
it.
outfit.
Yeah.
So do the math. That's so smart.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll figure. We can talk it. We can hash it out.
Yeah, y'all can hash out what you need. But yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Before we head off, I'd like to go see the head of the lady that I'm like flirt with you also. I'd like to file.
You want to go talk to the guard captain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
wanna drop the charges.
if anybody needs to head off now, that's understandable. We can do the guard captain, but I do need like a 5-minute break so I can go take pain medication.
Yeah.
So we can do that. I'm gonna put us on the BRB screen, and I will be back. If anyone needs to head off, if you wouldn't mind, just giving us a good sign off for you, so we can properly say goodbye. I'm gonna put us on the BRB screen after that, though.
Yeah, I will be heading out and getting some sleep.
You have a wonderful evening,
Alright.
and thank you for joining us. So I will be
Thank you.
I will be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, instead of a royal dress.
mean,
Hand it over.
the saying is, if you know you can do something really well, never do it for free.
Hello,
Yeah.
everybody. I have returned.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Where did you
so
find the returned?
goodness. But yeah, welcome back. So if anybody has anything else they want to do other than the guard captain, let me know and we'll do that also. But yeah, we can kind of pan in to Midas, returning to the town, and kind of the group of NPCs are kind of lead you over to the guard house because the guard captain is very excited to see them. She's very happy that her men are back. Lydia Ironhide is kind of at her desk with like a big grin because her men are back. She now has her posse back to help defend the town if necessary.
Yeah. I've somehow lost my beautiful god complex having creator in the crowd.
Okay.
Wherever they went is up for creepy to decide whenever we talk next. I'm here. I think Midas just walks in. Like, we'll knock, but it's like literally already going into the office anyway.
Yeah, her door's open. Like, there's no, like, she has an open door policy. Just, if you need something, you come in and you ask her so she can help. That's kind of the kind of person she is, and she'll smile and go, "Ah, welcome back. You saved my men."
They found them on the way. Brought
Well-
them back for you.
Well, it was I forgot I gave her a like deep Southern accent. Well, it means a lot to me that you did that. My men are, well, I sent them out to go scout to make sure that everything was safe, and quite obviously it wasn't. And I appreciate y'all for saving them. That's why I sent over the money to the mayor so she could pay you a little bit extra for saving my men. I appreciate it deeply. Is there anything I can do for you as thank you?
Actually, so you remember what was a couple days ago when I jumped out of that window?
Oh yeah, you mean when I caught you?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it?
I think so. It was pretty nice. Why?
You don't need to investigate who locked me in anymore.
Oh, I already figured it out.
In my heart, I already knew who it was.
Yeah, the tavern owner told me what happened. I figured you probably weren't too mad when you figured out who did it.
I thought about it. It's fine. We're fine. I just wanted to make sure things were good. I didn't need her getting in trouble.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna arrest your friend. I'm not gonna arrest your friend. I promise.
The peace would be nice.
Well, I mean, I can put him on house arrest for a day, lock him in the tavern, lock him in the tavern just to get a little bit of payback. But that would be more of a silly little prank on my part.
It's alright. I have a God, don't want to call it a date. It's not a date.
It's not. You say it's not a date.
It's not.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't want to say I owe. No, listen. I don't want to say I owe someone a favor. That's very dangerous around here.
I mean,
I'm not gonna do that.
Not particular. That's only dangerous when you're in the Feywood, sweetheart. But yeah, you can definitely be careful when you're out in the woods. They Faye are quite active lately. I don't know what's going on, but something's stirring in the woods, and we
I don't
gotta.
want no part of it.
I'm assuming Seth is there in the background.
I mean, if
She
Cess would
just,
have followed Midas, then yeah.
yeah, she would have. She's just going to mention the necromancer thingy that we got told about by
Yeah,
what's his
I
name?
I am aware of uh Baroness Mifune. I
Hmm.
She is a prominent world leader and probably the most powerful necromancer on the planet. And she's somewhere in the woods doing something. I know that because I scouted and found her. She's a scary lady, but she doesn't seem to mean any harm. So, I don't particularly try and fuck with people that are above my pay grade, personally.
No,
And she
me
is
neither, to be honest.
and she is far above my pay grade. But she is a foreign dignitary, so if she does come into town, it is my responsibility to make sure she's happy and comfortable and not invading our town with giant evil monsters.
Yeah, that's a good thing, irregardless, to make sure
Yeah.
nothing gets in here that's not supposed to get in here.
Well, if it comes down to Lady Mifune invading our town, we're all fucked to begin with, because again, she is extremely powerful, and I don't want to say that I'd probably immediately die, but I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't. Uh, to put it into perspective, Lady Mifune is a 20th level adventurer and former player character of Huffy's, and
What?
and
What?
and she is incredibly fucking strong. Like has killed almost not quite gods, but damn close. And so you just kind of see the guard captain go, if you see her, if she comes into town, be very careful and be nice and try really hard not to pit. She's not really an irritable person. She's very like she's a very nice person when you meet her. You just don't insult her, cause she will fuck you up.
I mean, look at me. I'm all nice. I've never been mean once. Not once in my life.
Yeah, I've never seen you be mean, so I believe that.
I have.
I've never been mean.
The dragon.
While we were over at the Cave of the Gnolls,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Apparent-
right.
apparently,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also, me as the player, I'm trying really hard not to emulate this southern accent, and it's killing me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. It just happens. We found, there's a part of that cave that has a bunch of things that have been killing the gnolls. Like a bunch of weird bugs and other things in there.
I see. And what? Well, that's just kind of nature. If they're natural
It was
creatures,
something we found.
if they're natural creatures, then I don't want to mess with their natural habitat. If the gnolls were
Gnolls are
stupid enough-
natural creatures.
the gnolls were invading our town, taking our people and killing them, so they had to die.
They were trying to eat them.
Exactly. I don't take well to that shit.
It was just something that we found. The gnolls avoid that part of the cave. I'm not sure if those things ever leave there. It doesn't seem like their kind of place. It was just something we found. Figured
Okay.
bring it up.
Well, thank you for letting me know, and if they become a danger, I will put a notice on the board to have them killed. But for right now, they're just animals living their lives, and we're gonna leave them the fuck alone.
The age-old rule of fuck around and find out.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to do that.
I'll find out.
No.
And who are? And she kind of looks back at Arcadia and goes, "And who are you?"
Oh, I am Arcadia of the Mire. I just arrived.
Welcome. I didn't see you on the last ship. How'd you get here?
Oh, I walked here.
You realize this is like an island?
Well, it's only an island so long as you follow the maps, I suppose. I don't pay attention to maps myself.
Arcadia did come here on a ship.
Cool.
That was a thing that happened. You did come here on a ship. You just didn't dock at Wreckford. You docked way on the other side of the fucking continent and just have been wandering.
Cool. Yeah. And she's still gonna say she walked. Because it's still true.
It is true. And she just kind of goes, "You're a strange one, but okay. That's fine. Welcome to Wreckford. Don't fuck anything up or I will have to put you down."
Oh, you think you can?
I absolutely can. And you see her like start to stand up. But for right now, you haven't done anything wrong. Don't change that.
Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go find wherever Lula ran off to. You two have fun with this. Might just beelining that out of that room, baby. I'm not standing in between these two in this situation.
Yeah, there's two very large women ready to fucking. This is gonna be a fucking bar fight.
I just walk out of there and I'm starting to shake my purse like forever Lula went off.
Just shakes money. Alula appears.
Look, if it works,
Jingle,
it works.
jingle,
If
jingle,
not,
jingle.
then Alula will find me eventually. My voice, man.
Rolling perception.
I think the 15's good enough. I think the 15's good.
Oh
God, my shoulder.
Okay, Alula, where are you currently?
Good question. Probably everyone just fucked off to go to the guard captain's place, and she's like, "I want to go get a drink."
Yeah, absolutely. You have money to go drink at the tavern.
Yeah, I'm not broke anymore, and I got kicked out for being broke.
Yeah, you get to the tavern and you see kind of the barkeep, and she's smiling. She looks at you and goes, "Oh, did you finally get some more money?"
Yes, I did, and after all that running around that we did, I like a drink to calm the nerves.
Wonderful. I see that I have also infected you with the southern accent.
Yeah, well, that's my natural accent.
Yeah, that's mine too. That's why it's so easy for me to do, because I hide this accent all the time.
Yeah.
It's
For me to do.
Listen here, you.
What? What are you gonna do about it? You
Huffy,
gonna fight me?
Huffy bullies me and
about
calls
it?
my accent cute, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
What
What are you gonna do about it?
Listen, I'll fight all of you. I swear to God. But yeah, so the bartender goes, what can I get for you?
I think she would just order like a very light ale. Just
Okay.
because she has to be cognizant in order to go shopping.
She'll give you like this. It's a vanilla stout. It's a nice halfling ale. It's nice and smooth and tastes of like a nutty vanilla flavor. And it's just enough to get you like, it's enough to keep you sober enough to make decisions, but you're drunk enough where you're nicely buzzed and like floaty. That's exactly what this does for you, and it tastes real good. It's got like a nutty, like almost smoky flavor to it. It's very, very tasty. And then she goes, "You hungry at all? You want something to eat? We got some crawfish on the boil." and we got some bunch of we got a good bit of some fish we caught this morning, catfish, and we got a few other things. And we're tonight's special is gonna be just a spicy seafood bowl, or we have our like standard roast and things of that nature. So it just depends on what you're looking for.
They fish that have fused with cats here.
Oh no. She would order the special.
Okay, so you get a full like plate of like crawfish and shrimp and like they're like these hollowed out jalapenos that are full of seafood and deep fried. You get it's like a big Cajun platter, essentially.
Yeah.
And she just kind of hands it to you and goes, "It's gonna be 1 silver piece, please, for the whole thing."
Yeah. She'll gladly pay it forward and then leave like a good amount of tip.
Wonderful.
Since now she has the money to do so.
Yeah, and you're able to get this like, and this is a fucking huge plate of food. So you're able to just munch on this for a good bit. You're nice and buzzed. You got your good meal ready to go, and yeah. So that would be about that time would be when Midas kind of walks into the bar and finds you.
What you doing?
Enjoying our reward. As she's like munching through her food, and she's like, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you want to go now or tomorrow or?"
Would you like to go now? I'm free. I don't know how long this is going to last.
If Dietrich comes, It's fine. Let's go. We can get Dietrich something else, something pretty.
Listen, we can get Dietrich something, irregardless of her being there. But I like the piece, at least for a moment.
Like maybe something orange to match the fur coloring.
Maybe. Would that be too on the nose, though?
We could do like a bracelet or a brooch or something. Something small, something minuscule, people don't look at, and then when they actually notice, oh, I could turn into a tiger, then it's like, oh, it was there all along. It's genius.
So, plant a hint for nobody to get until it's too late.
Yes. It will be riveting towards the people of higher intellect and what have you.
I'm sure her writer heart would enjoy that actually. Actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so you guys are definitely able to. So what are you looking to buy? That's my question.
Like I was joking, I think she would just end up buying like another set of like noble's clothes or the equivalent of that. But it's more like on the masculine side, so she's probably getting like a suit.
Okay.
Like,
so there is a tailor in town. You notice what you'll notice though is that the tailor for the town is Gustav Remington, the giant fucking Goliath. And you walk in and he's like got with the gun. He's got a thimble and like he's making like like
the bar guy?
Yeah, he's
the guy who
he's
kicked me out of the bar.
Yeah, he is
rowdy because I was drunk.
Yeah, he is also the town's tailor. His wife is the gunsmith, and their friend Boda is the blacksmith.
Imagine using guns.
I imagine at some point too, the Goliath has also had to kick out
Midas. Oh yeah.
Midas.
Oh yeah.
Bar too.
No, he has likely choke slammed you through a table at one point, because that's kind of his go-to move. Is just grab you by the throat and fucking put you through a table.
Yeah.
That is his go-to move. As you walk in, he looks up and goes, "You here for another brawl, or you here to buy something?"
I'm off duty. I'm not fighting today.
I'll fight you.
He looks over at the Minotaur and goes, "Maybe later."
Nah.
And he kind of turns to you guys and goes, "So what you looking for? What can I do for you?"
I point at Alula. I'm here for her.
He kind of
Whatever
looks.
she wants.
He kind of looks you over and goes, "You looking for something custom, or are you looking for something I've already made?"
Ooh, I am curious on what you made, but I might do custom.
I can do custom, and I can do, and he kind of gestures to, you see a good bit of, like, have you ever seen, like, Legend of Vox Machina, or, like, Critical Role at all? Like, you see suits like what Percy would wear. Like, they're very beautiful and elegant and made of, like, spider silk. So they do have some protective qualities to them. He goes, these are what I've made. I've got a couple of them that are lined with chainmail underneath. I got a couple of them that's got some hidden, armor inside of them. Most of them are made out of spider silk or soul silk. It's another thing that's grows around here. But it just depends on what you're looking for and what I can do for you.
You can grow a soul?
Soul silk is made by a very specific animal in the soul wood. It's a
You have a soul wood?
yeah. The soul wood is a place where the veil of the mist, the source of all magic, is a little thin, so weird shit happens in there.
Cool.
But yeah, so I can give you one of these, depending on how much money you got, or I can make you something if you want something specific. I got plenty of material to do so.
She looks at all the outfits and she's like, "Will any of them?" Because like she's wearing mithril. I think she's a mithril chain shirt is what she has.
Well, if you want, he can sew that into your outfit.
Yeah,
Like
that's what
he
she
can
was
he can
thinking.
literally take your armor that you have and sew it into a new outfit.
Yeah, I think that's what she was going to like petition. She's like something like this and point to like one of the outfits. But could you custom do it with my armor?
I absolutely can. What colors do you want? I can give you, custom color scheme. I have, and he'll like cast prestidigitation. I can change it to whatever you like. So you tell me what you want. I'll make it, and then you'll have your outfit.
Out of character or like in character, she goes over the details, and out of character, I will figure out the color when I draw it.
Absolutely. He also goes, and here's something else that I'll tell you. If you ever want another outfit with a different set of different mithril chain, if you can get some mithril, I have a friend that has just come into town who's a damn good blacksmith. She can make you another one of them shirts, and I'll make you another outfit.
And I mean, this took forever to get. I assume mithril is also very hard to get on these islands.
There's a mine, but we don't have access to it because it's currently infested with monsters.
Ooh.
She looks over at Midas and Arcane like, we should do it. Yeah. Fight some monsters, get some mithril, cha-ching.
Let's get us a couple days
Cha-ching.
rest and then we'll think about it.
You could bring Dietrich, or we could just like escape Dietrich for a day. You're fine.
Dietrich? No. Dietrich is coming. I can't go on an adventure and not have her come.
Okay.
It's
okay.
an assured. But give us like a few days rest. We just came back.
But yeah,
Yes.
but yeah, you all, you give me, so that's gonna be to sew your armor into the outfit. It's gonna be 100 gold pieces. The other thing that I will say is I can make it out of spider and or soul silk, and it'll make it a little stronger. So it'll give you another point of AC. But it'll cost more.
I can. Midas is standing there, and then like it's talking about that, and Midas just like slowly looks over at Alula.
It's all up to you. You are paying.
Get what you want. I'm paying for it.
Soul Silk will
Spider
give
Silk.
you. Okay, Spider Silk will give you +1. Soul Silk will give you +2. So just so you're aware, Soul Silk's a little stronger than Spider Silk. And he'll go. All right, so I'll make it out of Spider Silk. We'll get get it all set up for you, and it'll be ready in a day or two.
All right.
Okie dokie.
And he'll like reach down and pull out a regular like chain shirt and go, just in case you got to go somewhere and fight something. Here's a replacement while I work with yours.
Okay, that works. Yes.
Midas will pay him on our way out.
Is there
And-
anything -1s? Do you want to pick up like a little brooch for Dietrich's?
Yeah. It's like like you said. His wife does something. What was
His wife is a
what was it?
gunsmith. His wife is a gunsmith.
Guns.
And then
What?
Boda is a blacksmith.
Yeah, Boda is a blacksmith. Boda is
Actu-
actually a player
oh.
character, played by
Yeah.
Claire.
Yeah.
You know, I think Midas is like they're walking out. Midas is thinking, what if I got Dietrich's a gun?
If you wanted to go get Dietrich's a gun, that would be the shop of Estelle Remington.
I know. That's Midas thinking out loud.
Estelle does do other things, but she is primarily a gunsmith. She was the blacksmith before Boda got here, because Boda is a friend of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But she can like make armor and weapons and also jewelry, because she at one point was like dwarven nobility, and they all know how to do that.
Yeah.
Alula,
Yes.
I could get her jewelry. Or what if I got her a gun? Do you think that'd be like an actual gift you give somebody, or is that like a weird thing?
I mean, she moves really fast.
I mean, you saw her, right?
Yes. She feels more like a person who tears and bites into things. So
Yeah. Ooh, something for
maybe a
knuckles?
gun should, maybe like brass knuckles or something like that. Will that affect
Is
claws?
this a romantic gift?
Are you courting your god?
I'm
Question
not.
mark?
I am not.
It's for
courting
your god?
her. She's not. She's my creator. She is not my god.
Oh.
I don't care what she says. She's not my god. And number two, it's just a gift. I thought.
Okay. So it's not
bet-
weird and like parasocial kind of ordeal, right?
No, I mean, some days I like her, some days I don't. Today, the last trip, I'm like, I was kind of an asshole. I feel a little bad. So I'm getting her something that she might actually use, even though she's not actually going to be upset at me for being a jerk. I just feel like, do one thing nice.
I recommend a really big sandwich.
Ooh. Who does win many's hearts?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you're sure about this? This is like,
Yeah.
can I insight? Can I
Yeah, you can.
this?
Yeah, 100%.
Night. Oh god, where is it? It's sense motive, not insight.
Yeah,
in
it'd be
this
sense
version.
motive. Yeah, it'd be sense motive.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
7.
7. Arcadia seems straight up. She doesn't seem to be trying to deceive you or anything. As does Alula. They both seem to be very sincere in what they're saying.
Yeah, Midas I think just has like very little reference for what actual normal like.
Yeah.
So it's like. So.
As a living
so it's not-
cartoon, you're not.
So I think it looks at Alula, looks at Arcadia. So either a really big sandwich for brass knuckles or something like that. I mean,
I recommend the
sandwich.
sandwich.
Sandwich is
Why
probably
not both?
easier to get. Just don't combine the two. That's
Yeah,
not
no,
gonna-
don't put the
Sandwich
knuckles.
with
What?
knuckles
What?
in it.
No, what, I've
A
heard
knuckle
the saying-
sandwich. Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've
well,
heard the saying like a knuckle sandwich. That's not like a thing.
Okay, we make a card that says, "Thank you for being here. Here's a knuckle sandwich." And then when they open the box, we put it in a box or something, or like in a, I don't know. And then they open the box, and then bam, knuckles, and then the sandwich right next to it.
Here's how you should phrase it. Exactly what you deserve, a knuckle sandwich.
Yes.
Oh my god. I love this so fucking much. Y'all are great.
Oh god, I need a minute. Yeah, you know what? You know
Like,
what?
if we need another opinion, we can go find Cess. But I think
know
this is genius.
I think, you know what? I think this is gold. Nothing could possibly be misconstrued at all. Perfect. Yeah, and I'll just, I'll roll that over with you in the
Yep, we can do
between
that. We can
session.
do that between sessions. Yeah, absolutely.
But exactly what you deserve.
A knuckle sandwich. Oh my god, that's wonderful. This is fucking fantastic, and I love it.
Would you like me to fill the sandwich full, or sorry, the brass knuckles with lead, so that it's a much heavier sandwich?
Goodness. But yeah. All right. Does anyone else have anything else they want to do before we end session?
Says actually first. Belle, what was
Yes.
the name of our moth friend?
Your
have it
moth's
in my
friend's name
Did we
is.
get a name, actually?
Yeah, she does have a name. Luco. Her name is Luco.
Luco.
Yep.
Perfect. Seth would try and find Luco and talk to her.
Luco is not hard to find. She is currently sitting on
Yeah.
the top of, on the like roof of the Reckford Tavern. She's just kind of watching the starlight, as it is, nighttime now. She's just kind of watching the twinkling of the stars, and so if you'd like to scamper up to the roof of the Reckford Tavern, you absolutely can. There's a ladder on the side of the building to get to the top, so.
Yeah, she is going to go up the ladder as best she can.
Okay. Yeah, you scamper up there, and Luco's just kind of sitting, watching the stars, like leaned back, relaxing, kind of happy that she's, in civilization again.
But what are you doing up here?
I'm looking at the lights.
The stars.
Yes,
Very pretty.
they are. The goddess of the moon maintains them well.
Yes.
Did you know that it's also the goddess Andromeda? The goddess Andromeda also helps with the stars and dreams.
Can I roll religion to see if she knew?
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can do that. That's like common knowledge. Like
Yeah,
That's
she
that's
probably does.
yeah, like some stuff about the gods is like common knowledge. Like the moon and stars are Tethala and Andromeda together. The sun is Gatlock, his domain. Like there's some stuff that's like very common knowledge. Like if it's storming, Priscilla is out and about, stuff like that. If you see a lot of snakes around, like copper skinned snakes, likely the goddess of creation is around. Stuff like that. Like these are just like commonly
Symptoms.
known. Yeah, these are like commonly known facts.
Got it. So, for example, the rest of the night sky would, for example, be Shalara.
Yes, the darkness in the night, the
Mhm.
rest of the night sky would be Shalara.
Hmm. You know, the stars can only shine because there is darkness, right?
Well, no, because the sun shines, and there's no darkness during the day. At
Because
least
the
not
sun shines.
exactly. The stars shine because they are willed to. A long time ago, before before the gods' war, the stars did not shine like they do now. Everything was dark. It was when your goddess was most powerful.
Yes.
But I do see what you mean. If there's no dark, there can be no light. I understand that. However,
Yeah.
I do not plan to step into the dark if I can help it.
Oh no, I'm not telling you to do that. I actually also think that without light, darkness doesn't exist.
This
If
is
there is
true.
no light, how do you define darkness in the first place?
This is true. One day, one day I will show you what I mean by my light. When I explained that everyone in your party, other than you, was full of it, full of light. You, on the other hand, have a deep darkness inside you. And that's not a bad thing, especially being with who you worship.
Yeah.
But remember, darkness also breeds monsters.
So does the light every now and then. But yeah, darkness more often than not.
Well, I say that because Shalara is the mother of monsters.
Yeah, but I mean, who's to say a monster is evil or bad?
That's true. Not all monsters are evil. Take, for example, the Sphinx we encountered today. I don't think he was evil.
No, I was mostly startled because, to be fair, we just encountered two dragons before. One of them I do not even want to name again. And next we find a sphinx fighting a plant hydra. What do you make of that?
Well, I've been in these lands for a good while, and the monsters here are ancient and powerful because from what my research has found, this was a major battleground of the Gods' War. This
Yeah.
entire continent was a massive war zone for a long time.
It makes sense. But still, it's one thing to learn about it and study it, and it's another to see it and experience it.
This is true.
I mean, I have no doubt that there's some super weapons used in that war hidden about in here that people have yet to find that will 100% cause huge worldwide issues, but we know nothing about them
This is
because
true.
they haven't been found.
You have a point.
I mean, one, it's, yeah, as I said, it's one thing to learn and study and think about it, it's another completely to live it. I mean, one is just a picture and words on a book, the other is right in front of you and threatening to kill you,
But
even
is
if it's not their intent.
but isn't that the thrill of it? Isn't that why we're adventurers? So we can live it.
Well, some do. I personally adventure to learn. Living is a better way to learn.
Exactly.
I do not like the thrill. I love the learning experience, however.
I think both can be enjoyed if you let yourself do so.
Most likely. I mean, I did learn how to do magic without studying a book, mostly via praying.
Exactly. It's our lived experiences that allow us to
Yeah.
eh, begin to fathom. So it's good. It's good that that you have friends that can help you on your journeys.
Yes. I just wish they weren't as brutal in combat. I know you stayed outside, but I mean, they're too much. And and she laughs a little bit, like trying to make light of the situation and the comment she just made.
That makes sense. I did not see how brutal they were, but when you all came out of the cave, you were covered in blood.
I mean, I for one, because I personally have an obsession with learning, so one of my spells lets me learn things via blood, so that's me. The others don't have an excuse like that. They're just way too brutal in combat.
I I believe that. But sometimes you might need that one day.
Oh, definitely. I'd rather them be brutal, be too efficient than not.
Then not efficient, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I I need to pray and then get some sleep. So you have
Yeah.
a wonderful evening, little one.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it. And she climbs down
Wonderful.
and goes directly to her room.
Yep. The
Well, to her
lovely
place.
the lovely moth is going to rent out the observatory on the top of the tavern. So that's where you guys can find her if you guys want to recruit her again. As far as like the NPCs you guys saved today, all of them can be hired as hirelings, just so you're aware. If you guys
Got
need
it.
like a driver or a hireling of any kind, you can hire them on. They are fad.
Can we get like a list of hireable NPCs somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in the Discord.
Awesome.
And then you guys can I'll show you what your hireling options are. They all kind of work through the Fighters Guild within Reckford. So you guys have a wonderful evening. I am going to end session here. Thank you all for joining us. Can I get shout out for Poppy, please?
Yay.
And then I'll shout out Huffy. It didn't go through, damn it!
No.
Oh no.
I don't exist. That's
Yes,
what's
you
going
do.
on.
I just
I
didn't
don't
type it
exist.
right.
Here.
There we go.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Mhm.
Continue.
But yeah, so we're gonna head off, and you folks have a wonderful evening. Thank you for my wonderful players for joining me, and we're gonna find somebody to raid if anyone's on.
Verdant's on.
Yeah, Verdant's on. So we might
Mario.
we might be raiding in the other paladin.
I saw you on my sidebar and I went, "Oh, Belle's streaming."
You should raid Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna raid Paladin Verdant.
Fro has a recommendation.
Um.
Let's Burden.
Uh.
On Burden, it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna raid my friend Verdant because he is the goodest of boys, and I have not raided him in a hot minute. So we are going to raid. We're gonna raid Verdant. Everybody, let Paladin Verdant know that this is a Paladin raid, and say hello from us. You folks have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.